would you say that that's the reason why you picked a Lorde song to cover that's on the EP, is to kind of bridge that gap to this newer audience No?
No.
Okay,
No,
what
no.
was the motivation
I've
behind
given up
that?
trying to figure out what people like. You know, a long time ago. I'm not into that. And I think that when you do that, you kind of lose because no one knows what people like. And
People don't even know what they
they
like.
don't, and I don't. And I've never known. And to me, it's just like you do what you want. And if people like it, great. And if they don't, you know, them's the breaks. Yeah. So basically, all that was I heard that song and I thought it was great. And, you know, I got tears in my eyes when I heard that song just because, like, the lyrics were just so great. And I absolutely loved it. And then I was like, I just identified with it so much that it was crazy that I just wanted to cover it. And
wow.
we tried, like, we did, like, an acoustic cover, and it blew balls. Can I say blue balls? It was blue balls. And
EW.
So then we just like decided like sort of rock it out, and then it kind of worked.
And it rocks.
Yeah. Well, thanks. But no, as far as what the kids want, man, I can't even figure out what the adults want. So, you know.
Well, you have that challenge because, you know, unfortunately you've been around forever.
Unfortunately.
So that presents its own challenges. Is it 24 years? Is it?
No.
Is it longer than that?
No, it's been about 6. Let me think. Let me think. Okay, so the first debut record came out in '95, but before that, there was about 5 years of futzing around.
Yeah. So.
Where do I get these words? Futzing around and putting out singles and EPs. So.
But Local H, the entity, the business.
The entity.
The
succubus.
Yeah.
The extra.
That's a long time. Think about a 24-year-old asshole kid right now.
And they're all assholes.
You have one of those, and his name is Local H.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Well, what's weird is like when I think about like when I was 21 and I think about like Led Zeppelin. So they would have been in the game. They would have been out of the game, just 11 years. That doesn't make any sense. So if I was 21 and they had started in 1968, God, I'm dating myself. Just move on. Let's go to the next question.
So, okay, that is an interesting thought. What is the difference between a 21-year-old Scott Lucas to present-day Scott Lucas? We won't talk about how old you are. What is the differences on and off stage?
Well, the 21-year-old thinks that present-day year-old doesn't know shit. And I don't think 21-year-old knows shit. And so that's always going to be the schism. And you know what? They're both right, which is what's cool about life. Have you seen Boyhood?
No.
Oh, God.
I know, you're a big movie buff.
Next question.
It's so good.
This could go on for a half hour.
I know.
So great.
Movie,
go see Boyhood.
Movie count.
It's amazing.
2014. Where are you at? 127 was the last one I saw.
Oh, yeah. I'm at 120. I did 128 yesterday with this delightful French movie from the 90s. It was. If it was any more French, it would have to be a little mouse with a beret. I mean, it was something else. It was great.
Going, wee!
Yeah. Eating cheese.
As French mice do. So, for those who don't know, Scott is tracking his own movie addictions on Twitter and does a little, encapsulation of a little blurb about what you've seen in 140 characters or less.
Right. So people basically work on something for 2 years, and then I sum it up in 140 characters after I've seen it.
And other people...
Yeah. It's just awful. It's like the worst thing to do to somebody. It's like, oh, my God, you've poured your life into this, and I'm going to reduce it to nothing.
And I think it blows. Hashtag.
Yeah, it's an awful, awful place, Twitter.
So... Can you think of your one favorite movie?
One favorite movie of all time?
You just said it.
Oh, my God.
Boyhood?
No, it's got to be...
The French one?
This year would be Boyhood. But of all time, I'm very partial to Goodfellas.
Okay.
I love Citizen Kane. I love 2001. But I got to go with my heart. And my heart says It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, okay.
It's a great movie.
Worst movie?
Oh, the worst movie ever made
No, that you've ever seen.
that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
better
are you
because
making
I
movies
could probably answer that. Pompeii.
no, it's not that
That was
bad.
pretty bad.
Jesus, I don't know. Maybe Sin City 2?
Okay.
No, it's not that
I
bad.
don't think it's
The
bad.
Room. But The Room is amazing. You have to see The Room. The Room is great. Have you ever seen it?
It's great, but it's awful at the same
It's
time.
unbelievably
I totally understand that
both.
feeling.
It's incredible.
All right. I
Are
know
you really texting
I
while we
have
talk to you?
Tell you that someone tweeted us
Oh no.
because we took questions with the hashtag access granted, and
Okay.
Woogie
question?
at Woogieman
Woogie Man.
wants to know how many instruments can you play?
At once?
He didn't specify, so
Well, usually I play guitar and bass at once,
wait.
but I could probably at the
How
same
does that
time.
work? Do you have a guitar, bass,
Did you just see us? play?
monster
That's what I do. That's my
on
thing.
one thing?
That's my thing. That's what I do.
I
play
thought it was
guitar
just
and
a
bass.
guitar. I
I'm
didn't know it was
saying.
this like guitar with super bass
Oh
extra
yeah,
special
It's a
powers.
bass thing. It
There's
is.
some
It's
mustard
got
in there.
special powers. I could
Sandwich.
probably
Okay.
play a keyboard at the same time while I do that.
So I'm not the instrument expert.
You could do a move.
I am totally blown away.
Thank you.
I'm literally
Underlined.
speechless. So any other instruments? Anything weird? Didgeridoos?
I play the harp,
Okay.
and I do play the didgeridoo,
Okay.
and I play the kazoo, and I play the flute.
The steel one.
We weren't keeping track.
Yes, and I play the trumpet, and I play the bazumba.
What is a bazumba?
It's a bazumba. Yeah.
Is that a real instrument?
No, it's not a real instrument. I don't play any of those instruments, by
Okay.
the way.
No?
No, I'm totally
That's
lying.
a terrible
It's
question.
terrible. Are there any other questions on that
No.
How many instruments
it.
can you play?
See, I could try to play a couple different instruments like guitar, just a guitar and piano, but I don't play them well. So
At the same time?
I've never tried.
Give it a shot.
I have something to do when I go home tonight.
You're
Well,
supposed to wrap it up. I just saw the wrap it up thing. Hey, you can do it in front of the camera. It's okay. Wrap it up.
We got a veggie pizza to go eat.
We do? No. Oh,
Wrap it up.
he just teased you with non-existent veggie pizza. It's not even right.
that's
Story
my
of our
favorite
life.
kind. Non-existent veggie pizza.
Scott Lucas.
Oh, well, you got to wrap it up.
Ryan Harding.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
I cannot
Thank you,
tell you
guys.
what a pleasure it is, and thank you so much for.
You can't tell us what a pleasure is,
Okay.
so you won't.
It's been such a pleasure.
I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been interviewing you, so I won't.
No,
We're glad we're so mildly entertaining.
seriously,
Thank you.
Totally seriously.
totally
Totally
seriously.
seriously. Literally seriously.
Till next time, please can we have you back at PIQNIQ next year?
Invite us and we'll come.
Can you come
Build it, and we
come
will
to
come.
PIQNIQ next year, please?
Only if Kevin Costner comes.
Oh,
right.
is he going to be here?
The challenge is out, Kevin Costner. Please.